just want to ask you about maybe if you can kind of reflect on your journey this year. Obviously, you got off to a really tough start, but towards the end, you're back to where I guess you probably expected to be. Can you just give me a thought through the season, and how happy are you that it ended as well as it did?
Well, it's obviously pretty, kind of an emotional, a few days since it all kind of happened. It still feels fresh. I think over the next couple of weeks, I'll probably take some downtime to rest and recover and do some reflection on the season. That was, it was a bit of a roller coaster, and, proud of the resilience this team showed. And, it's easy to kind of show that resilience when you're surrounded by guys doing the same, with you. And so I'm just really appreciative for this group and for that season as a whole.
Looking forward, would you want to be back with this group for another year?
Yeah, of course. This is where I want to be. I think my heart's here. Everything that we kind of went through together. On top of that, just the fans and the kind of the patience they showed me and the the way they treated me when I scored, and it's a really special place to play. I think I'm starting to see that, and you hear about it, but it's really is it feels like a team just getting better and better, and so many committed, motivated, determined guys, and the kind of guys you want to be around.
Vincent, just over here, I just wonder if you could describe kind of the end of the season for yourself personally, despite a very good year, obviously, down the stretch, not playing, and just what you think about your future with the club as well.
I thought it was a pretty good season for me. I thought I got better as the season went on. I thought I got more and more confident. Thought I had some good playoffs too, and there were some changes made, and the coaching staff made, and it's part of the game. It's part of having a team that has great depth, and I was so proud of how Broby came in, and he had such a big role for us, and it was awesome to see. And obviously, it was frustrating at first. You want to play every game, and such a big stage, and you grow up, and that's what you want to be in the Stanley Cup Finals. You want to play, and but no, I'm proud of my season. I'm proud of my playoffs, and I'm proud of how the guys played and how they battled, and we were never out. And that's the belief that we had all season, and it was awesome to see. Obviously, it stings. It stings quite a bit the way it ended, but I think there's a lot of things to be proud of.
Connor, can you speak to Chris Knobloch as a coach? You had him in junior, but going through the whole playoffs, he seems so calm behind the bench when a storm's breaking out. Can you talk to his coaching ability?
Yeah, I'd say that's probably his biggest strength, and from what I remember in junior too is just his demeanor. I think he especially when the timing that he got here. And the attention that you can get playing on, your Connor McDavid's here, you're playing in Canada, and everybody wants to know, all the details. And I think that he does a good job of calming the storm and easing the ship, and with his demeanor and his character. And so I thought that he did a great job coming in this year. Not easy to not only be a rookie head coach, but kind of come into this situation. And obviously we fell a balance short, but I think we have a lot to be proud about.
This is for Vincent. I mean, similar to Connor, you can become a free agent. Do you see yourself in Oilers colors beyond the coming days here?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I really like my time here. I've always said it. I mean, this place is awesome. The fans are the best fans. The family that we created here, that we build, the chemistry, everything is awesome. We come into the rink every morning. This year was easy, but it's a business, and we'll see what happens, and hopefully we can make it work.
You're a guy your agent's phone hasn't rung every summer with a bunch of teams looking for Vincent Desharnais to play for them, but it's going to ring this summer, right? You waited a long time to get to a position. where you've got some people that wouldn't want you to play for them. Can you weigh that for me at your age against being on a team that's so close to winning the Stanley Cup? How's that decision pan out for you?
Honestly, right now, I'm just still trying to process what happened, the season, the playoffs. And, I'll be in touch with my agent within the next couple of days, obviously, to kind of see what happens. But as of now, I can't really give you an answer on that, and we'll just go one day at a time and see how we can make it work. And if not, I'll just hit the market, and we'll see what happens. And if I get more than one phone call, great. And if I don't, well, I'll take whatever I can get.
I think you'll have some calls, bud.
Yeah, if it's any consolation, I haven't had a call back from my wife in 15 years. So, Connor, just you get to a point in your career. Does it become about winning as opposed to, because you obviously had lots of options last year. You chose the one in Edmonton. You're going to have some options based upon what you achieved in the playoffs and how much you helped the PK and got a role. Is there a prioritization for winning versus? I mean, there might be a place, maybe not as good a team, and they might offer you more term or more cap.
Oh well, I think it's about finding a place that is all encompassing to to the business side, to the impact you can have, the role you can have. There's a lot of moving parts, and like I said, my heart's in Edmonton, and I'm a competitor, and the way that I want to play, I feel like it's easier for me to commit to my role when you're on a good club like this. To commit to defense, to commit to penalty killing, and the type of game that I think that the depth guys on our team did a good job on when you're playing for things that seem meaningful, and obviously you're not in the outside looking into the playoffs.
So for Connor, why was the penalty kill so good? I mean, everybody talks about penalty kills, but it was creeping up to close to 100%. And why was it so good as the season wore on in the playoffs?
Well, I think tactically I have some ideas without kind of getting into it. I think that Stewie did an unbelievable job of empowering us and asking us. I came from a really good penalty kill in Ottawa. We had a great penalty kill, and playing under Babs and DJ Smith, both really good penalty kill coaches, and they taught me a lot of little nuances on the penalty kill that I carried with me here, and I thought that we adapted, and Janitor carried a lot of nuances from his time in Vegas, and they had a great kill, and Eki had a great kill, and Stewie was a great killer himself, and so I think that it really was a collaboration of taking really good points from different guys' kills throughout their career, and I think that's kind of why we were able to find that really, really high level of penalty killing.
Question for each of you. Vinny, we'll begin with you. What were some of the changes that you made, either physically or mentally, that led you to having the best hockey season of your career so far?
I think the biggest thing was mentally. I think I just learned to just let it go. I'm pretty hard on myself. Always trying to have a perfect game. Obviously, it's not realistic, and especially in this league, players are so good. And I just learned to kind of let it go after games, and then the next day's a new day. I worked on that all summer. I worked on it all season long, and I felt more comfortable in playoffs. And the stakes are higher. There's more pressure, and I felt that all that work really helped me out, and I felt more calm and more confident on the ice.
Thank you. And for you, Connor, you've talked at length about the physical adversity that you've had to deal with this season, of course, coming off a major knee injury. But between the ears, how did adversity help Connor Brown become the Connor Brown we saw in the late stages of these playoffs, contributing at the rate he was?
Well, I think adversity is interesting because it can really mold you and it can build you up if you use it in the right manner. And there was times at the beginning of the year where I was facing adversity, and I don't think I was facing it as well, and I think it snowballed me kind of in the wrong direction early in the season. Whether felt like I wasn't jumping, didn't have my jump on the ice, and hitting posts, and I think I took a hard reset at one point throughout the year, and started to use that adversity in the noise to my advantage, and it fueled me to be more motivated, more of myself, and I feel stronger between the years than I have throughout my whole career. So actually at this point quite grateful for the adversity of the season.
During the Cup finals, and you kind of opened up about, you were in pain even like last July, August, recovering from the surgery, and then you were rehabbing as you were playing during the year. You look ahead to this summer and being pain-free, number one, and how that's going to be able to help you even more, and are there specific things you're going to want to focus on in your game to help you next season?
Yeah, I'm incredibly motivated right now to have a summer of hard training and to stronger, faster. So I'm obviously going to take some time to reflect and rest. But I think when you get a sniff like that and you fall short, the silver lining can be, you're just that much more motivated to get back there. I feel very, very motivated, and I know that whole group in there feels motivated. So, like you said, last summer I was rehabbing still. This summer I'll be training, and it's going to be a big difference. And so, I plan on being that version of myself that the city got to see down the stretch right from the get-go.
Ça a été 2 longs mois et demi de séries éliminatoires. Parle-moi des émotions que tu as vécues pendant ces 2 mois et demi-là, puis comment aujourd'hui, à la suite de tout ça.
C'est sûr, c'est beaucoup de up and down. Je pense que j'ai fait un bon travail à rester le plus balancé possible. Je pense que c'est la plus grosse différence avec l'année passée, les séries, puis cette année, c'est que j'ai resté calme, j'ai resté confiant, puis même si des fois je faisais une erreur, si des fois ça allait un petit peu moins bien, je laissais ça derrière moi. Puis j'ai pas joué 3 games en 3e série, puis rendu game 2 en Floride. C'était une situation qui n'était pas facile à rentrer, puis je trouve que j'ai super bien fait. Puis c'est la business, t'apprends, c'est des belles expériences, se rendre en finale de la Coupe, c'est un rêve d'enfant, se rendre game numéro 7, c'est un rêve d'enfant, puis d'avoir été aussi proche de gagner, ça fait encore plus mal parce que tu le vois, tu le sais que tu es là, puis c'est un lancer, un poteau qui aurait fait une différence. Fait que c'est une année assez incroyable, puis je suis vraiment fier de ce que j'ai pu accomplir.
Tu es maintenant joueur autonome. C'est quoi ta priorité dans les prochains jours, prochaines semaines? Est-ce que c'est vraiment de négocier ici ou de regarder ce qui s'en vient des autres offres que tu peux avoir ailleurs?
Oui, je vais être en contact avec mon agent dans les prochains jours pour voir justement c'est quoi qui s'en vient. Puis évidemment, si je peux rester ici, ça serait super. Mais comme que j'ai mentionné, c'est une business. Puis s'il faut que j'aille le 1er juillet que je sois autonome, je vais l'être.